This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing to start this game. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a text. Book first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Okay, ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go. Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
60 Maverick. 60. 60 back. Ready, go.
They give it to him again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80 cards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 77 Wolf.
This time it's a passing play. That 1st down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Get it. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Right back to Chase. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ready, ready.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Ready, ready. 60 by 6. 70 line. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready, set.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Down. 70 Lions. Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ready. Cougar night.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on. 18, 5 here. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw this one. Gets this one to London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Get it. Pass the 6. Bring it.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down from the gun. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Complete on the option. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
60 by.
Running for the marker on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Start.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18. Viking 18. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Takes this in at the 25. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. New set of downs from the 37.
Ready.
First down, play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. 70 Timber.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing on seconds. Hits him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. He's got a net fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the Falcons scoop it up! They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 tight. Back. 19 Tiger. 19 trap 60. Trap 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. First and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
London going in motion left. From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Come on.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
18 Cardinal. Let go.
They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's everything he has under this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And they could really use a good one here. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw now. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying the comeback route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing it again here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. Koo able to put it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Moore with a return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, quick.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboys, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Working on 1st down. He's trying to push the field. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
He'll throw it. Right side, this is Ibuka. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Jump ball's caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
This is Robinson. It's a foot race. 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Falcons.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. Right, ready to send this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Here we go. Get up.
Here's a throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Here we go.
line.
Get up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
We've set it down from 37.
Ready. Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to throw it again. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
They'll go play action. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. The And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Falcons.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now to give to Bijan. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And this one does not go far.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
70 Rangers. Go! Cowboy 80.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So first down from the 41.
Ready! Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Trap. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Go left side is caught by Pitts. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A 49-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
19. Go.
They'll run run here from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ibuka there with the grab. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Third and just 2 to go.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Johnson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready, ready.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go. Set. 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finding Johnson once more. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on. Set.
Sticking to the air here. He's going deep this time. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short?
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Went right, and that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Get it. Ready, ready.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Ready, go!
They'll run now on 2nd down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready, 18, Pioneer, Viking, 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Let's go now.
Running here with Bijan. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Bronco 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This from 28 yards away. Koo able to put it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give them a 1st down. So they'll decline this and take the results. Right, ready to send this one away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. 670 Timberwolves.
Throwing from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go! 19 tight. 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Buffalo 18.
Rolling from the gun here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Ready. Nice. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
3rd down from the gun. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a 1-score ball game.
Buccaneers 22. Boston Seibert set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the jump.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
18, Pioneers, Bronco 80.
He'll throw it. Gets this one to London. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons up by 8.
On the set.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Let go.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Robinson again here on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Motion a receiver left.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Koo able to put it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Cut my team. Cut. Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Hawks, ready.
Now looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get up. Panther and left. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up.
Throwing now. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Cougar Knights. Go check. Go check. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Right back to Chase. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Gotta hurry this to the line.
70.
From the red zone on 1st. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
33. Buccaneers 30.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.